Hi, my name is Cheryl from Glastonbury, close to home, and I am Substitute Marcia for the Paisley Patch July Block of the Month. So I'm going to walk you through what Marcia's created. We'll start with the cutting directions, and with your Paisley you are going to cut 2 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 and 1 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 cut on the diagonal. From your choice one, you're going to cut 4 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 and 1 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 sliced on the diagonal. From your choice two, you're going to cut 16 1.5 inch squares. And then from your background, you're going to cut 4 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, 2 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, 16 1.5 by 1.5, and 1 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 sliced on the diagonal. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make some half square triangles, and we are going to use our background, not that one, this one, 3 3/4 and your Paisley 3 3/4. You are going to layer them right sides together, draw a diagonal line on the back, and sew 1/4 inch on each side. Once you've done that, you're going to slice down the center, and you're going to end up with some half square triangles. So you're going to do that twice, so you'll end up with 4 half square triangles. Those half square triangles are going to measure 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And you are going to, the next thing we're going to do is arrange those into the center piece of the block. So this is the block right here. So we're going to create that little windmill in the center by using these. So I'm just going to use a paper. Let's see if I can get that to stick for you. A paper depiction of it. I'll even orient it like how it's sitting in the center here. So you would just take each of your half square triangles, paying attention to where you place them. You're going to place them so you get that pinwheel in the center. We are going to make another set of half square triangles using the 2 7/8 background and 2 7/8 your choice one. Again, you're going to layer them right sides together. You're going to draw the center line, and you're going to sew 1/4 inch on each side. You can draw that 1/4 inch line. You can just use a grid on your sewing machine bed and sew that 1/4 inch of a line away from the center. Again, you're going to cut down the center line, and you are going to end up with half square triangles. So you're going to do that 4 times. So you're going to end up with 8 half square triangles that are your background and your choice one. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a little 4 patch by using our 1.5 inch square your choice two and our 1.5 square inch background. With those pieces, you are going to make 8 4 patches. Those 4 patches are going to measure 2.5 by 2.5, just like the little half square triangles above. So you're going to make 8 of those in total. So now we have all our pieces, and we're going to start constructing part of the block. So we're going to use our 4 patches and our half square triangles. And all you're going to do is follow the pattern on your paper to make sure that you have the colors going right. So I'm going to stick this one here. I'll stick that one there. And basically you're going to make a 4-patch first with your block. All you want to do is make sure that you're orienting all the fabrics in the right direction. So you're going to sew that together first and make a 4-patch. And then you're going to take one of your triangles and add it on to the side here. So you're going to take one of the Paisley triangles and you're going to take one of your choice one and you're going to add it right like that. So when it gets sewn together, you're going to have a piece that looks like this. You need to make 2 of these. Then we're going to construct the last piece. Again, we're going to use this same little 4-patch that you've constructed. So you're going to use 2 more of your little 4 patches and 2 more of your half square triangles. But this time we are going to take a Paisley and a background and we are going to sew them together so we end up with a piece that looks like this. And we're going to take a your choice one and a background and we're going to sew them together so you end up with a piece like this. Again, you want to follow the diagrams on the direction. And when you do that, you are going to end up putting this here and this piece here. And you are going to end up with a piece that looks like this when it's all sewn together. So now we're going to construct our block. So we have the center piece here that we made with our half square triangles. We have 2 of these units that we're going to sew on. So one on that side and one on this side. You'll have a nice long strip. It almost looks like a little mini table runner. Then you're going to take these 2 pieces and you are just going to sew them on just like this. They will fit just really nice right along there. This one right here. And actually, yep, that's how I want it. Pay attention to the way the colors work. So, and that is your block for July. I hope you all enjoyed doing the block for July. Marsha will be back in August. Have fun.